Hello and welcome to FYPTV, a new venture for 5-Year Plan TV on YouTube, and we're looking forward to bringing you immediate reaction after games, post-game reaction the day after. And I'm Jay from the Eagles Peak, and we're doing this in association with 5-Year Plan to give Palace fans a bit of a video diary for the rest of the season, really. So we're going to kick off with a look back at Leicester game yesterday, a trip to the King Power Stadium, the home of the champions, as they are. Still hard to believe that they are champions, and I spoke to a Leicester fan during the week actually, and they're still finding it difficult to believe that they are reigning champions. And there's a big feeling that they're not going to retain the title this season, and as they've shown in the Champions League, you know, they're really going for the Champions League, and good luck to them for that. But looking at Palace's trip yesterday, difficult one really, missing Scott Dan again from this game, which is probably longer than we expected him to be missing for. From the back line. Also missed, which was a surprise, Jason Punchin. Again, big miss, and we're still missing Pat Soiree, and you can probably see right what direction I'm going here. And we shouldn't be making excuses, because we dominated the first half. We played well in the first half, enough to perhaps go in at half time in the lead, but that wasn't the case. Leicester scored, and a bit of a sucker punch really, because we had a lot of chances. And as the game progressed, and by the end of the game, you look at statistics, and it's hard to look at statistics and think, how did we lose that game? Because they have more chances than Leicester. And I think, at the end of the day, it's a lot to do with poor finishing. Because we had a lot of chances. We should be we're creating. There's no worries about creating chances. It's just actually finish them off. And it was a real shame that we couldn't actually put the ball in net until perhaps it was a little bit too late with Kabai's great effort late on. But Leicester are a tough proposition at home. I don't believe they've lost at home for quite a while. I don't think they've conceded at home for a while. Actually, one of the stats was Kabai's goal was the first in about 16 games. Don't quote me on that, something like that. But regardless, disappointing loss, because we did play relatively well. We're just bad defending, I have to say. The back line isn't looking as solid as we would hope it to be. Obviously, we're missing Scott Dan, who's a massive loss for us at the back. I mean, the afternoon didn't start very well with Steve Mandanda making a bit of an error, and thankfully Leicester didn't take advantage of that. But I guess that's what you're going to get from a keeper that likes to play with the ball, likes to pass the ball out using his feet. So I think that's not the first time we're going to see something like that. But regardless, Mandanda made a few great saves, and he made one late on to stop Leicester scoring a fourth in the game. But it was disappointing to lose the game, because I think after the disappointment of losing at home to West Ham, we really wanted to get on the road and get a decent result. And I think we were more than good value for a point with the way we play, but it's just poor defending for the goals. And I have to say the third goal was probably avoidable. Tompkins looked like he kind of stepped out of the way, and I wonder if Delaney was in that position, he might have taken one for the team and kind of blocked it with his chest or midriff. I'm not sure. It's all in hindsight. But I guess we have to move on, and we look ahead to welcoming Liverpool to Selhurst Park next weekend, and hopefully we can get Scott Dan fit for that one, because we are struggling at the back at the moment. We really are without Scott Dan. And I have to say, Pat Soiree, our fullbacks we're struggling at the fullback position. I mean, without Pat Soiree there, Kelly looks, he's not a fullback for me. Probably more comfortable at right back, but he's playing left back. A square peg in a round hole, isn't it, really? And for the second week in a row, he was replaced with Zeki Friars, which I think you kind of have to go with one player or the other, really, and not trying to kind of waste his substitution unless Kelly was injured. I don't know that he was. But we had chances to worry Leicester, and we did worry Leicester when we went forward. Wilf Zaha had a fantastic game, man a match from our perspective, and closely followed by Johan Kabay, which from our perspective, he's not had a great start to the season. A lot of people have questioned his season last season not having the impact we would have hoped he would have at Palace. But yesterday he was exceptional. Wilf just pipped him in my view, but it's good to see those two shining, and Johan getting his goal, which was ably assisted by Wilf. But Wilf probably feels a bit hard done by being on a losing team yesterday. So yeah, disappointing. We lost away to Leicester. We need to address things quite quickly, I think, and we need to have a reaction at Liverpool game this weekend. So we'll see how that works out. Thanks for listening. By all means, leave your comments underneath the video. Let us know what you think of FYPTV, what you want us to do in the future. This is only the second video. Hopefully you'll have more Jay's final says after games in the next few weeks, and we'll try and improve as we go. So thanks for watching. Share on social media, throughout social media, leave your comments, and of course subscribe to FYPTV. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.